Irvin dug this nice hole for us yesterday. We're gonna get this repair started. That way we can have water back down in their house. We do have the water cut off. That's just all the excess. This cable travels a far ways to get down to their house.
Okay.
We're gonna need these bad boys. Cut the water on. I can hear it flowing through and filling up. We'll see what happens. The water cut on. So far so good. No leaks. We're gonna make sure we have good pressure down at the house. Keep an eye on this for the next couple hours before we cover it up. Next up on the to-do list, we're gonna get my dad's truck unloaded. We're gonna get the truck moved over to the next building and get the rest of the stuff unloaded. Getting the doors shut. We got the truck unloaded. We're gonna leave the TVs for now. I'm gonna take some of these fruits and vegetables down to the house. Goats are starting to wander a little too close to the road. Let's get them pushed back. We got the two little baby goats with their mom. Look at that little shit. Headed back to their barn. Getting some of these pallets moved. I'm gonna take a second, start unloading the van. I picked up a few TVs this past weekend. First up, we got this customer machine. They said it wasn't spinning. I got it hooked up. Normal cycle. Yep, sounds like something's going on. Doesn't want to spin, but it's humming. Top half and the front end removed. I tested the sensors and the element. They seem to be working. I got a little trick I'm gonna do to test the motor. Hooked up the head unit and a couple other wires. Bypassed the child lock. Also bypassed the sensor by the belt tensioner in order to get the motor tested. Let's see if it spins. Fires right on. I think the belt tensioner is to blame. It's pretty hard to spin by hand. Pretty windy out here today. I went ahead and pulled off the belt tensioner. It's all wore away up here. So we're gonna get it replaced. But first I'm gonna take this thing outside and clean it up with the compressor. getting these wires hooked back up. Want to make sure there's a nice tight connection there. Cleaned up and re-greased the wheels on the front and back end. Replaced the belt tensioner. Everything's ready to go in here. Let's start putting it back together. Let's get it tested. We're gonna run it on a normal cycle. Nice. Spinning nice and smooth now. Let's make sure it's cycling through and finish putting it back together. We're gonna close down shop for tonight. Let's open up the gate. For some reason it's shut. Let all these guys back in.